Huskies there. And it looks like that was Ryland Gould who took a big body check on the side, got the fans into it there as Clark will bring it up now for the Gophers across the line. Pass over to the front, chance, shot, scores. Brody Zemer. Huskies across the line now. 4 skaters across. Here's the shot towards the goal. Big rebound. That one sent to the corner actually by Erie. Back to the point for the Huskies again. This is Brown. Brown makes a move. Brown walks in, looks to shoot. Save made there and brought down by Erie. And Brown looks great here. Steal by the Huskies coming back 3-on-2. Michigan Tech back across the line. Going to the front. Here's Gordon. A shot. Save. Rebound. They score! Huskies have just tied it up. A goal by Ryland Gould. Assisted on by the captain, Isaac Gordon. It's a 1-1 hockey game with 9:38 left to go in the first period. Pass over to Gordon. Gordon with a shot. Nice save made by Erie. The rebound was put in by Ryland Gould, and Michigan Tech gets their first goal of the season to tie this up 1-1 on their 9th shot on goal. Huskies able to get the clear up in neutral zone. Here comes Sardarian. Sardarian wheeling and dealing. Nice pass right there. Miller walks in. His shot. Big save. Just missed on the rebound. Good opportunity there for Reinhardt to get his first goal as a Husky. Up to the right side and across now. Bringing it in is Moore right to the net. And they're going to wave off the goal. It went in. They crashed the net. And now we've got a little bit of a melee down inside of the Michigan Tech crease. Fans wanted the goal. Takes it behind the Michigan Tech goal. Looking out front. Hangs onto it. Now sends it back up top. There's a shot save. And Owen makes the stop. Holds on for the whistle. And we have a stoppage to play with 68 seconds left to go. Reinhardt had it. Back to the point. Here's a chance for the Huskies. Over for Kaskapurti. A shot. Yes! Went wide of the net. Inches wide of the far post on the left side. And that's going to do it for the first period. 11 shots for Michigan Tech, 7 for Minnesota. We have a 1-1 score after the first 20 here at 3M Arena. Going to take the draw in the offensive zone. Good win there, though, by the freshman Ryland Gould for the Huskies. Michigan Tech will work it up the center ice. Gould across the line. Hangs on to it on his backhand now. Centers it. Here's a shot for Gordon. Big save made there by Erie. Good play there by Gould as Reinhardt now brings it down. Drop pass out the boards. Here's Sardarian. Sardarian waits. Tried to get it back to the point, but it hit a player. This is Brown now. Brown to the net. Tipped in front. Save made by Erie. And the puck is scooped up by the Gophers. Mooney has all kinds of tricks up his sleeve, but the Huskies played him well. Wrapped all the way around. Michigan Tech got caught too high in the zone. Here's a shot toward the goal. Right to the side of the net. And Michigan Tech's Miller able to pick it up. He's all alone behind the net. Good forecheck here by the Gophers. Huskies steal it away again. Janssen with it. Hands it off, and that one got past. And here come the Gophers on the steal. Back the other way. Pritchard across the line. He'll drop it. Hendrickson back to the front. Right to the front of the goal. They score. Tough break for the Huskies. And the Gophers get their second lead in the game, 2-1. Huskies taken away. Reinhardt with a pass up the middle now. Brought up by Kaskapurti. Kaskapurti takes it across the line. I believe Max is at the end of a shift. Hands it off to Sardarian. Sardarian with a shot. That one, where'd it go? Nobody knows where it went. Went up in the air and might have hit the protective netting. I think it did. Get a tying goal here. Down by 1, 2-1. Just over the halfway point of regulation. 2-on-1 though for the Gophers. To the front. Shot. Big save by Owen Artiskevich. On the 2-on-1, perfectly played there by the Gophers. Away, brought back up to center ice. Crossed the line. Janssen in front. Shapley Anderson. Rebound. Is there another shot? Saved by Erie. Rebound again. That one just went wide. Also big saves by Erie after the Huskies had 3 golden opportunities. Sardarian trying to bring it behind the net now on his backhand. Hands it off. Huskies back to the point. Here's a pass over. A shot. Scores. Leva. What a play by the Huskies to tie it up. Tic-tac-toe on a bounce pass from Sardarian down to the corner. Coming off of the bench was Van Blaricom. He sent it over to the right side, and then a tip pass over to Lepa, who was wide open. Huskies tied up 2-2. Nice shift there by Reed Andreessen. Boy, he made a great defensive play, and then back at the other end, gets the primary assist. And back out the center ice as it rolled off with the stick of Andreessen. Huskies trying to make a line change. Tough to do, and a 3-on-2 now for the Gophers. Coming down, well played by the Huskies. Broken up and back the other way. Huskies have a 3-on-2. Across the line, over. Centering attempt there. Trying to get it to Latimer. Right to the front of the goal. Step there. Scores! Oh, the Huskies have just taken their first lead of the game. Michigan Tech 3. And the Gophers 2. The Huskies coming down and walking it right to the top of the crease. And Abraham, I believe, is going to get credit for his first goal as a Husky. 3-2 Michigan Tech. Abraham taking the shot, threw it into a pile of bodies, and just followed up on the loose puck as it rebounded off a couple of breezers, and he just stuffed it in. And for the first time tonight, Michigan Tech with a lead here against the 8th-ranked Minnesota Golden Gophers, 3-2. Pop off his stick. 2-on-1 now for the Gophers. Trying to tie it up. Hendrickson's shot off the post. He rung it off the near side post, short side. Another shot tipped in front, saved there by goaltender Bartoszkiewicz. No penalty as Bartoszkiewicz was knocked down on the play. Right to Sardarian at the side. Michigan Tech has an advantage here now. Here's Miller with it. That one deflected high and wide of the net. Koskapirti right to the front of the goal. There's a backhander. Just went wide off of Sardarian. Did not miss by much. There's 8 seconds left. Can the Huskies get one more here? Centering attempt right to the front of the goal and a ricochet off a couple of skates. Back to the point. 1 second. Quick shot. That one just went wide. And the Huskies will go into the second intermission locker room with a 3-2 lead here at Mariucci. Huskies with a 3-2 lead. We are in the first minute of the third period. Whipple, defenseman. Quick break back the other way. Back across the line. Centering pass and they score. Ties it up 3-3. 50 seconds into the third period. All knotted up here. Gophers. Bouncing puck. Chance for the Gophers. 3-on-1. Score. Oh, big mistake by the Huskies coming in. And a perfect shot over the short side shoulder of goaltender Bartoszkiewicz. And it's a 4-3 lead now for the Gophers. Their third lead of the game. Back inside of their own zone now. Middleston being hounded from behind. That's a forced turnover. Here's a chance now for Sardarian. Loses it. Got it to Prouty. Prouty shot. That one did not get through. Right to the front of the goal. Oh, if Andreessen had known that was going to be right there, he was wide open, but he had left that post. In by Brown. Brown nowhere to go with it. He's going to skate it along the wall. Drops it in. Here's a shot to the goal. Loose puck in the crease. And the Huskies couldn't find it. It was just rolling in the blue paint, and nobody could get to it. And Miller bringing it down in the corner from his defensive position. Good battle down there by Lepa. Lepa got it to the front. Back to the point now for Prouty. Huskies got him moving it right into the glove of Airy, who makes the save. Just had his glove there in the right position. Miller not able to get to the loose puck. Right to the front of the goal. Save made there. Rebound. They score. Again, another play that didn't look like much was going on. And now the Gophers, with their biggest lead of the game, they're up by 2. 5-3. To the line, but the Huskies hold it in. That one shot right to the front of the goal. Couple opportunities there, and Airy makes the save. Held in again. Good job of the Huskies. Koskapirti, his shot. That one right in front of Aries holds on again for the whistle. Good pressure by Michigan Tech. Trying to pull within one with 6 minutes left to go in the period. Huskies. Trembecki with it. He'll send it down low. Gets it back up top now from goal. Trembecki. Back to the point. Here's Sardarian with a shot. Tipped in front right into the breadbasket of Airy, who holds on for the whistle with 2:12 remaining. Nobody controlling cleanly. Draw one. Chance for the empty net now. Brought down. Hendrickson scores, and that'll do it. 6-3 with 2:01 left to go in the third. Pass to the front again. Latimer just had it roll off the backhand. 5 seconds left. That one cleared back out, and that's going to do it. Well, the Huskies did just about everything they needed to do here to win tonight. Up until about halfway through the third period, and Minnesota took advantages of some big mistakes for Michigan Tech. Things that they can certainly clean up, though. And the Huskies fall with a final here tonight, 6-3 to number 8 Minnesota.